part 2 of the 5-man team. Like I'm telling you guys, like whenever there was a use of force and I had to suit up, there was absolutely like a switch that turned on in my mind, and I automatically, it was no longer like, firm, fair, consistent, being cordial, whatever. There was like execute the mission with extreme prejudice, and I'm just telling you the truth. Like there's a switch that turned on in my mind anytime I had to go sell side, because what they had us do, they had us all line up in the hallway, and there's a guy with the video camera. So this whole thing gets recorded too, by the way. And they step out and they're like, 1 man, so-and-so, 2 man, so-and-so. So everybody kind of gets introduced to the camera. Then we reconvene cell side. And so I would walk up to maybe, you're in a gas mask, you're suited up, it's hot, the whole thing. And it could be on 2-row or something, right? So you walk up the stairs to 2-row, you're breathing heavy, it's hot, you know what I'm saying? The mask sucks. And all I'm thinking is like, how far is this individual going to take it? Because he can take it as far as he wants to take it. He's the one making the rules, right? At this time. And so what I would do, and this was like my little signature thing, and I would take that cell, I would take my shield, and before that camera cut back on, I would slap it as hard as I damn could against the door, and you would just hear it just clap, like thunderclap almost, across throughout the pod, right? And then I would go bomb, 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 and that was just to let them know, like, it was to be honest, excuse me, I got something in my teeth. To be honest, that was just an intimidation thing. That's all I was trying to do, is to scare them right about the slot. And I have before. Like if their arm was sticking out the bean slot, which is the hole where they pass food through, where the COs pass through food through that's supposed to be locked. Like I've slapped that door hard enough where the inmates just jump back because they get startled. And and it's just an intimidation thing, because that door is just rattling, and that plexiglass shield I have, it just flattens all the way out. And, then there's Rank beside me, and he has a can of gas, and we're trying to resolve it. And then he says, follow this order or else I'm going to spray you or whatever. And then, if they don't comply, I kind of move the shield out the way a little bit, and, the sergeant sprays. And so this happens a couple times. And then, if they're still not complying, then we roll that door and we run off in there. And, let's say, for an example, it happened to me. Like, I was running somebody to go get insulin or something, and they decide they're going to jack the cuffs, which means, because you got to put the cuffs on them, and they stick their hands out the slot. But if they pull away real quick, you can lose your cuffs, and you got to get your handcuffs back. Or they could put their arm in that bin slot after you take them somewhere, and they'll be like, no, go get Rank. You know what I mean? And everything could have been cordial. We could have been talking about the score to the Cowboy game before they jacked the slot or something, like, just business as usual stuff. And they decide they want to jack that slot. Okay, all right, fine. We're cordial. It doesn't got to be a thing. It's not a thing. I don't give a shit. We'll resolve this and I'll keep it moving. But the second that they say, Melton, shoot up, it's over. In my mind, it's over. Like, because I don't know how far you're going to take it. And I got a wife. And at the time, I had a new son. And I had my other son. And I got daughters. Like, there's no damn way that I was going to choose your life and safety over mine, or my buddies that got to have my back. Because remember, those guys have my back. Like, they're the only ones